What we feel in everyday life as big or tall is always born from comparison. Taller than the building next door, farther than yesterday's walk, steeper than that mountain. In this way, we weigh one thing against another. Trying to grasp the scale of the world. And yet, Mount Fuji wipes out that entire web of comparison. With a 120,000 hectare base and rising from sea level to the summit, it climbs in a single sweep to 3,776 meters, a solitary peak. There is no mountain around it to compare against. From any direction, Fuji is simply Fuji. It just is there, as matter, as immense mass. We know the number, 3,776 meters. But is that really what bigness is? Even while being overwhelmed, we cannot tell what we are being overwhelmed by. Those who stand before Mount Fuji often fall silent. It is not that words fail to form. Rather, the instrument called language, which depends on comparison, simply stops working. It was already a gentle, beautiful spring day. Along the Fuji Skyline Road, the cherry trees were in full bloom. And both Mount Fuji and the blossoms entered the view at once. Even so, the summit of the mountain was still in winter. In winter, the closer you get, Mount Fuji transforms from a mountain to climb into a mountain to behold. The routes from Gotemba, Fujinomiya, and Subashiri, all the roads leading to the 5th station, are closed for the season. And the trails to the summit are generally off limits. Yet, at the foot of the mountain, there are still places where you can walk in quiet. One of them is Futatsuzuka, reached from水ヶ塚Park. You can access it via the loop section of the Fuji skyline. During the private car restriction period, Mizugazuka Park also serves as the starting point for shuttle buses heading to the Fujinomiya 5th station. On the southeastern slope of Mount Fuji, a large cleft comes into view. That is Hoezan. It is a parasitic volcanic cone formed during the 1707 eruption, rising to an elevation of 2,693 meters. The crater is deeper than one might expect, dark and almost black. It is said to be the youngest of Mount Fuji's lateral cones. Yet more than 300 years have already passed since its eruption. Mount Fuji has more than 70 subsidiary cones and vents. They are aligned in a single line running from north-northwest to south-southeast, crossing through the summit. Magma once rose along fractures deep underground, opening eruption vents along the mountainside. These cones are the traces of that process. Futatsuzuka, located on the southeastern flank, is also one point along that same line. Today, I head there. Do you know what it is to travel? To entrust yourself to the wind, to forget what you once called home and still remain green? You do not choose where you will fall. Some call this surrender. Others call it freedom. On stone, on decaying wood, you do not question. Not whether you can live here, but simply to live here. I once believed that putting down roots was right, until I saw you. Wind, wherever you carried it, that spore, what does it call home? Light falls through the trees, choosing as it comes. Even the places it did not choose are green all the same. The lava of Makuiwa is built up in layers from 1 to 6. Makuiwa is the remnant of flank volcanic activity, accompanied by a scoria cone. Slightly removed from the main body of Mount Fuji, fire once erupted here. At your feet lies Sunazawa, Lava 1, a bag-like pahoehoe lava. Above it, the Makuiwa lava group is stacked. Pahoehoe. Try saying it out loud. Pahoehoe. How does it feel? It's a Hawaiian word meaning smooth or like gentle ripples. In the 19th century, geologists working in Hawaii came across a local word. That word was commonly used by local people to describe the texture of lava. They adopted it directly as a scientific term. Standing before lava that is 2,300 years old, people find themselves speaking a Hawaiian word. Pahoehoe. A little playful, and somehow not so bad. The wind has nothing left to block it, and sound suddenly feels far away. Looking up, there is a white summit. I start to shout mountain, then stop myself. Just a massive presence exists there. So close, yet so distant. Quiet, but with pressure. Three peaks stand in a row: Futatsuzuka, Upper Peak, Mount Fuji, and Kengamine Peak. They feel like a family. Kengamine Peak. It is the highest point in Japan, and yet something still exists there. It is the silence of having nowhere left to go. Mount Fuji. It looks like a large wound opened along the mountain's side. At the same time, it is where the mountain's history is exposed most vividly. Futatsuzuka, Upper Peak. Along the path of the wind, there is another small rise. It feels like one more breath within the mountain's own breathing. Futatsuzuka consists of the upper cone and the lower cone, a twin-peaked mountain. I head toward the other summit that its name suggests. And then it appears. the slope of loose volcanic gravel. The distance is only 400 meters. Yet the elevation gain is 150 meters. A steep ascent. With every step, my foot sinks into the volcanic gravel. Standing on the upper cone, the mountain in front of me felt even larger. No, it wasn't that it had grown larger. It felt as if its very structure was moving toward me. White and black coexist within the same mountain. It looked like two different timelines standing side by side. The rough texture of black scoria. It is the frozen form of an eruption 300 years ago. The energy of that violent moment still lies here, holding its breath. If I moved any closer, I felt as if I, something so small, might simply vanish. Terrifying, and yet beautiful. Those two feelings were no longer separable. Before words could arrive, only a quiet trembling remained deep in my heart.